Hello, dear friends. How are you doing? Well, I'm back in the park with my dear tree friend that I haven't come to visit in a while, and it's just so beautiful to sit here. There's actually four beautiful trees that are surrounding me, and um, just really grateful just to come into this place of peace and beauty. And I've spent so much time sitting here that I really just feel this nourishment from the land, and all the beautiful, nature beings. And there's just something of the energy of this space that just feels so nourishing and so welcoming. So as always, just hands on the land and giving gratitude to the space that I'm in, and deep thanks for being able just to sit in this beautiful space and share with you from my heart of what I'm learning. And this morning I had a beautiful drop-in of a word, which was microcosmic orbit. This is what I wanted to share with you. You've maybe never heard this word before, but it's a Taoist energetic cultivating of energetic practice that I learned quite a few years ago from Mantak Chia. So you can Google him. He's got amazing books and all sorts of YouTube videos. And I haven't done it in some time, and so I was brought back into the remembrance of this morning of how important it is to be working with our own energetic bodies, and what I like to think of as like energetic hygiene. We brush our teeth, we do yoga, we exercise, we do all these things to like nourish our temple and our physical sort of 3D structure. But just as equally important is to be nourishing our energetic body. So, as I said, it is like a Taoist practice, which uses your breath, and it's like an inward sort of meditative state where you have like focused attention in this area of your energy that I'm gonna describe to you. So everything is energy, right? Absolutely everything. And interestingly enough, everything is moving, and everything is moving in circles, in a circular pattern, in an orbit pattern. So from the smallest parts of what everything is made of, from the quantum level of what we know to detect, everything is in motion. And so the atom and the electrons, everything is moving in this orbit. And so our microcosm is a reflection of the macrocosm in terms of the universal flow. So everything is in flow, right? The earth, the moon, the sun, the star, our galaxy, Milky Way, the sun rotating around the Milky Way, and the absolutely everything is in this circular moving orbit pattern. So I love thinking of that our bodies are a reflection of nature. The inner is a mirror of the outer, and we are actually nature ourselves. So it only makes sense that our macrocosm is in synchronicity, in synergy with the macrocosm. So we have two main meridians in our body, and so you have your governor vessel, which goes from basically your second chakra, which in the Taoist tradition is your lower dantian. So that's like your sexual energy center. That is like your powerhouse, right? Like the seat of creation. Your sexual center is like your absolute powerhouse. So the governor vessel starts there, and then it goes down to your perineum, and then up the back of your spine, around the top of the head to your third eye. and the governor vessel is like your yang energy, so male sexual energy. And then the conception vessel goes from your third eye down your front and ends down at your navel, and that's your yin energy, female energy. And so just to describe, so these two meridians make up your microscopic orbit. Now you've got many different energetic meridians within your body, but when you're working with, and they all kind of are like are tributaries to your main microscopic orbit, your main two channels. And so when you're working energetically with these two channels, you're balancing all of your other meridians. Now, all of your chakras in our 3D body anyway, so the 7 main chakras are all within this microscopic orbit. So the orbit is where it starts and finishes. So like I said, it starts in your, like around your belly button, and then it loops down and under, up your back, third eye, and then comes back down again. And that is the full loop. So when you're working with the microscopic orbit, your own natural flow of energy in your body, remember that where your focus goes, energy goes, right? Where you put your attention is where you put your energy. So when you're working with your energy in a focused, attentive, alert way, then you're contributing to the flow of this energy. And why do this practice at all? Because it nourishes all of your bodily organs and all of your major glands and all of your major systems in your body, just because it's working with all the other meridians in your body. It cultivates calm and peace, just because I like to think that it is like a meditative practice, because it's inward, right? You're reflecting and working inward. It recharges your energy, just because you are working with your energy, and so it is cultivating your prana, your chi, your life force. It is amplifying it and helping with the flow just through your focused attention, through your thought. And then, like I said, it just brings you into this synergy and flow with the universal energy. Your microcosm is a reflection of the macrocosm. So let's just share some of this together, and just to describe it just a little bit more, because it's working with your breath body. So first we're going to go through I'm going to take you through a couple of little steps. First, we're just going to do like a little bit of a checking in, and then when we actually are doing the practice, and I'll take you through it. The in-breath starts at your navel, so you start in focused attention on your belly button, and then on the in-breath, you take the energy down to your perineum, up your back, so you're still inspiring, in-breath, in-breath, in-breath. Your tongue, by the way, is at the tip of your palate here. That sort of helps with connecting of these two meridians. So the whole time your tongue is connected at the top of your palate, just like very gently touching. So in-breath, and then hold, and then exhale, 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 back down to your belly button. Okay, so that's the practice. Now, I would encourage you, as always, to, optimize your energetic experience by being outside. Shoes off. Shoes off. Why? Because you're connecting with the earth, and you are breathing into your body the massive amount of negative electrons that are available, that are like grounding you into the energy in the earth and bringing you into this resonant, frequent energy with the earth through your breath, through this focused attention. There's just so many layers to this that I'm learning for myself. It's like one thing starts blending into the other, but it's just all so beautiful. And I hope you're still uh, with me. I'm explaining it in such a way that you're sort of feeling into all of this. And you'll often see whenever I'm outside, I'm always trying to connect in with the energy of the tree. Now, everything has a toroidal field, so trees, which I think are just these like temples of energy on the earth, right? They're deeply rooted into the heart of Mother Gaia, and they're reaching up to the sun, so they just have this beautiful relationship with the earth and the sun. And so they're just these incredible temples of these just very, very powerful toroidal fields. So toroidal fields, I've shared that before. It's like this donut where the energy is always going out and then refeeding itself back in again. And so everything has a toroidal field. We have a toroidal field. And the trees have this beautiful toroidal field. So when you're working energetically with yourself, the tree is actually helping you. Now, ask the tree when you come to it. You know, I always ask to come into its field of energy and give my thanks just for being able to share this space with it. But it's as simple as that. When you have this intention for yourself and you invite the tree in, the tree's energy is going to blend into your energy and actually becomes a part of your energetic practice. So I just want to start then. So let's just connect in with the earth and the sun. And again, this is all done just using your intention. And start by just closing your eyes and coming into your heart space and just taking a couple of breaths in and out of your heart, slowing your breath down. And on one in your exhales, take your energy down your spine, out through the soles of your feet, penetrating into the heart of the earth and traveling all the way down until you reach the heart of Mother Gaia. And I always think of her heart being like a diamond, and I'm connecting my energy into all around sort of her points. Now, feel into the love that you hold for her. Feel into this loving space of her just holding you. It's really this reciprocity of love. Now, bring that energy all the way back up through the layers of the earth, bringing it back into your body and all the way up to your heart space. Let's take a breath. Now take the energy up your spine, out the crown of your head. Use the tree as a guide as well. I often like to think that as I'm coming up the top of my head, letting the tree and the branches take me there. So let the branches be like your energy branches going out into the sky as far as you can imagine, into the cosmos, and connect with our sun. Just picture that beautiful bright golden light, sending your love, feeling her love, breathing. Now pull all that beautiful energy all the way down into the crown of your head, into your body, and feel it into your heart, and breathe. How are you doing? So now put your hands over what the Taoist tradition call your lower dantian, which is your second chakra, your main sexual powerhouse, right? So just hold your hands there and close your eyes and feel into this energy center. Now, I'm aware that a lot of these things I'm saying might seem like a little bit out there for you if it's not something that you've cultivated this practice in, but using your imagination, which is your third eye, imagine that you're feeling into that energy center. The more that you're doing this, the more that you will actually be able to subtly feel into this energy. So feel into that energy. Now picture it as a golden ball of energy. In your lower dantian, imagine that there's a golden ball of white or golden energy. Just imagining it there. Now keep your tongue gently just touching the roof of your palate behind your front teeth. And now with your in-breath, take your attention down to your perineum. And breathing in, bring the energy all the way up to your spine, to your crown, and to your third eye. Now hold it. And then with the exhale, bring it down from your third eye back down to your lower dantian. Okay, so that's one loop. Now if we're to take this one step deeper with you, I would ask that when you are starting that inhale, clench your perineum, so as if you're like stopping yourself from peeing, right? So you're just very gently like tightening that area, okay? So let's start again at your belly button. So just again, like tighten and hold it a little bit. So in breath going down to your perineum, still hold that tightness, bring it up your back, up to your crown, to your third eye. Now release that holding of your perineum, and then exhale down the front. Back down to your belly button. So let's just do a few quietly together. So continue that loop. So hold your perineum, energy down, up, third eye, release. One more, holding, down and around, up, third eye, exhale. Okay, and I'm feeling the invitation of the tree to work with the energy of the tree. So let's include the tree in this energetic loop. So from your navel, instead of going down and around, go down into the earth and around her roots, okay? So inhale, take your energy from your belly button down to the earth, wrap around her roots, bring the energy up the tree, spine of the tree, and then now drop it down through your front, back to your belly button. So beautiful when you get like these little invitations of nature. So I'm just carrying on this. One more time. Inhale from your belly button, down the earth, around the roots of the tree, up through the tree, and then bringing your third eye and exhaling down your front. Now let's come back into your belly button and just hold that space there. Now this is where the magic happens, is actually spending time just sitting in the space that you've created now, the energy that you've cultivated. So it's just a beautiful segue now to go into just a quiet meditation by yourself and just feel into the subtle energies, right? So you've nourished this orbit in your body. You've nourished all the organs in your body and all your systems. I mean, can you feel the sense of just peace and quietness and calm that you've cultivated? It's so beautiful. So beautiful. Well, much love to you. Hope this has brought you another little thing to put in your pocket with working with your energy, to nourishing yourself and just cultivating, right? Working with energy, cultivating your energy. And the more that you're working on yourself this way, you're microscopic, you're affecting the macroscopic. Everything that we're doing when we're cultivating for ourselves, you're spreading into the space around you, into the fields around you, and you're creating this ripple effect, not only across the space that you're sitting, but right across the earth. Blessings and love to you all.